Chosen one, the silence around you is not empty. It is filled with whispers that only your spirit was meant to hear. Tonight, the world may continue with its noise, its distractions, and its endless demands. But you were chosen to step into a message that no one else can carry. Imagine a darkened theater, the screen glowing to life, and you are the only one in the room. This is not a story written for many. This is a sacred broadcast written for one. You. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. Don't dilute it. This is a secret scroll unrolling in your hands, a voice calling you by name. And it was destined to reach you at this exact moment. The path you've been walking has been heavy, filled with invisible weights and unanswered questions. Yet here you are, pulled into a space where heaven itself leans in. Every obstacle, every betrayal, every unseen tear has been leading to this moment of revelation. What you will hear is not meant for crowds, not meant for applause, not meant for the curious. It is a key turning inside your own locked door. God is saying, be still, close every outside voice, and take this in with your entire being. Don't scatter it. Don't explain it. Don't defend it. This is between heaven and your heart alone. And as you hold this moment in your hands, know this: when God speaks privately, it is because he is about to move publicly. The unseen instructions you receive here will shape the reality you step into. There will be people who ask you what shifted, who wonder why you glow, who notice your silence has grown deeper and your words sharper. They will never know that tonight you sat with a message the universe told you to keep close, a fire you were told to guard. Chosen one, listen now with every fiber of your soul, for what comes next will not just change your path, it will set you apart from everyone else who has ever walked beside you. The night stretches long, and the air feels heavy, as if creation itself is holding its breath. Chosen one, you were not guided here by coincidence. This is the meeting place between your spirit and destiny. Every heartbeat in your chest is echoing with the reminder that you are not like the others. You carry something sacred, and that is why God asked you to listen alone. This message is not entertainment. It is not decoration. It is an activation that will ignite your life in ways unseen. The moment you let these words sink deep, doors you never imagined will begin to open, and chains you never thought would break will shatter in silence. You're not here by accident. You've been guided to this moment. Write 99 in the comments. It's time to release your wish to the universe. Don't hesitate. Don't hold back. Don't doubt. The act of writing your warmest wish seals your alignment with the unseen energy already flowing toward you. If your spirit woke up while listening, don't scroll away. Like this video, subscribe now. You belong here. Let this action be your agreement with heaven, your way of saying, I am ready, I am listening, I am chosen. The truth is, many will never understand why your path feels so isolated, why your heart carries both the burden of pain and the fire of destiny. They are not supposed to. You were told to keep this message hidden, not because it is too small, but because it is too great. It is weighty, divine, and dangerous to those who would trample what they cannot understand. Protect it. Guard it like a flame in the wind. For the one who keeps the secret of heaven will see the revelation unfold in their life like lightning cutting the dark sky. And you, chosen one, are about to witness this lightning strike. The world outside is loud, filled with endless voices, but right now, chosen one, silence is your greatest shield. Imagine a storm raging across the land, thunder shaking the sky, lightning splitting the night. And in the middle of it all, you stand still, untouched, hearing only one voice. That is what this message is. It is the calm in the chaos, the whisper of eternity calling you by name. God said, listen to this message alone, because not everyone around you is meant to know the size of the blessing He is preparing for you. There are secrets that can only survive in solitude, seeds that must stay buried in silence before they break through the ground. If you were to speak them too soon, others would crush them with doubt, poison them with envy, or steal them with greed. That is why you were told, don't share. Don't open your treasure chest to hands that have not been washed clean. Your destiny is too delicate to be handled by those who only see with human eyes. They would laugh at what you've been promised, because they cannot hear the voice that thundered in your spirit tonight. But you hear it. And because you hear it, your future will unfold in a way they will never understand. Chosen one, take this message as your armor. Every moment you spend alone with this truth is sharpening your edge, strengthening your heart, and preparing you for a day when you will walk into rooms carrying a light that can no longer be hidden. You may feel small now, unseen, maybe even overlooked. But when God prepares a revelation in secret, He releases it in glory. That is what is coming. Stay hidden in this word until it is time to rise, because when the unveiling happens, it will not be gradual. It will be sudden, undeniable, and unstoppable. And they will know you were chosen all along. The atmosphere around you is shifting, chosen one. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit feels the weight of change pressing in. It's as if the universe is rearranging itself, aligning stars, bending paths, and clearing obstacles just so you can step into the destiny written with your name. But God's instruction remains firm. Listen alone, don't share. This is your private appointment with heaven, and to break it open too soon would be to drain the power that was designed to move through you alone. Think of it this way. There are treasures buried deep in the earth, untouched for centuries, waiting for the one who was meant to find them. They are not placed on display in the marketplace. They are hidden, silent, waiting for the chosen discoverer. That's what this message is. It is your hidden treasure. Others might search their entire lives and never hear what you're hearing right now. That is why you feel the fire in your chest as these words flow into your soul. You are the keeper of this secret, the guardian of this divine instruction, and when the time comes, the proof of it will be undeniable. Chosen one, you must understand, privacy is not punishment, it is protection. Solitude is not abandonment, it is preparation. Every moment you've spent alone, every hour where you felt forgotten, has been heaven's way of carving space inside of you for this exact word. You cannot build a cathedral on shallow ground. You cannot carry sacred power in a heart cluttered with the noise of the crowd. That is why God whispered, "Take this message, guard it, live it, and don't share it." Because once you embrace it, your steps will shift, your spirit will grow taller, and your presence will carry a weight that silences entire rooms. And when the unveiling comes, because it will, you won't need to explain yourself. You won't need to prove anything. The same people who doubted you, ignored you, or tried to bury you will see the undeniable evidence of what you carried in silence. They will not understand how it happened, but you will know it happened because you listened, because you kept the word close, because you obeyed the call to guard the sacred. Chosen one, the fire has been lit, and you can feel it. Every word you've heard has been stitching itself into the fabric of your destiny. This message has not been ordinary. It has been holy. That's why God said, "Listen to this message alone. Don't share." The sacred cannot be tossed into the hands of the careless. What burns in you right now is not for the crowd. It is for your calling. It is a signal, a seal, a divine reminder that what is coming next is unstoppable, but only if you guard it the way you've been commanded. You've always felt it, that strange pull that set you apart from others, the unspoken weight that pressed on your shoulders while others seemed carefree. That was not a burden. It was preparation. The path of the chosen one was never meant to look ordinary. It was meant to carve you into a vessel that could carry fire without breaking, secrets without spilling, and blessings without boasting. That is why you were told to stay silent, to hold this message close, to treat it as sacred ground. Because the moment you obey, the heavens themselves open wider above you. But here is the truth. Your silence will speak louder than words. Your obedience will echo louder than explanations. People may wonder, they may question, they may even push, but you don't need to justify anything. The evidence will show itself. The fruit will appear. The shift will be undeniable. And those who mocked, those who doubted, those who tried to block you, will find themselves face to face with the living proof of your divine alignment. Chosen one, everything is moving toward a moment of release, a moment when the private instruction you carried will manifest into public transformation. Chosen one, the atmosphere is electric around you right now, as if unseen forces are circling, preparing, aligning everything for your breakthrough. Can you feel it? The weight of silence has not been in vain. It has been your shield, your sacred ground. That is why this message has burned its way into your heart. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. Because if you release it before its time, the power in it will scatter. But when you guard it, when you let it grow inside you, it will break open with a force no one can deny. There is something stirring in your life that you cannot explain. You can feel the pull in your spirit, the unrest in your soul, the sense that something larger than you is about to unfold. That is not imagination. That is heaven's preparation. Your destiny has been calling your name long before you arrived at this moment. But tonight it became louder, clearer, undeniable. You are carrying a word that was never meant for everyone. It was designed to transform you, to ignite you, to move you into alignment with the path no one else can walk. Chosen one, understand this. When you obey the instruction to listen alone, To protect the sacred, you prove that you are ready for what comes next. Many crave blessings but refuse the discipline. Many beg for revelation but reject the silence. But you chose to stay, to hear, to keep. And because of that, what has been locked is about to be released. The universe itself is about to respond to your obedience. Every hidden hour, every secret tear, every lonely prayer has been building to this moment. And soon, the world will see the difference. Not because you shouted it, but because you lived it. Chosen one, the air around you feels different because it is different. You are not only listening, you are absorbing, and that makes all the difference. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. That instruction was not casual. It was a line drawn in fire. The sacred is only given to those who can protect it. And right now, you are proving that you are capable of carrying something that few can hold. There are people in your life who cannot see beyond the surface, who laugh at what they do not understand, who dismiss what they cannot feel. They were never meant to hear this. That's why the voice that reached you tonight skipped over the crowds and came straight to you. This is heaven's signature on your soul, the quiet thunder that says, you are mine, you are marked, you are chosen. And in the days ahead, you will begin to see why this instruction was given to you. Doors will shift, opportunities will appear, and protection will cover you in moments when you don't even realize danger is near. But you must remember, obedience is not a single act. It is a way of living. Guarding this message means more than just silence tonight. It means carrying it tomorrow when doubts try to creep in. It means holding it steady when loneliness whispers lies in your ear. It means standing firm when others question your path. This word is your weapon, your shield, your anchor. And as you keep it close, its power will multiply. The longer you guard it, the stronger it becomes. The more you honor it, the more it will shape your destiny. Chosen one, do you feel it now? The weight pressing in, the pull that makes your heart race and your spirit tremble. This is not imagination. It is confirmation. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. The more these words settle in your spirit, the clearer it becomes why the instruction was so direct. What you're carrying is not fragile. It is powerful. Too powerful to be placed in the wrong hands. Too powerful to be wasted on ears that will never understand. This is not for them. It is for you. Think of the greatest storms you've ever seen. Dark skies, roaring winds, waves that threaten to destroy everything in their path. Yet somewhere beyond the storm, the sun was always waiting. That's what this silence has been. A storm that has covered you, trained you, pressed you down, only so that you would be ready for the moment the skies break open. That moment is close now. Every delay, every closed door, every strange instruction has been building to a release that will leave you speechless. Chosen one, you are standing at the edge of something monumental. Your spirit knows it, even if your mind struggles to believe it. That is why this word had to be private, because if too many touched it, if too many voices crowded it, the clarity would have been lost. But you listened, you obeyed, And now, heaven has you positioned where nothing and no one can block what is about to happen. You are proof that obedience brings power, that silence births strength, and that hidden instructions create unstoppable destinies. Chosen one, the hour has grown heavy, and every word has been preparing you for this threshold. You are not told to listen alone by accident. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share, because this is not just guidance, it is a covenant, a secret binding between heaven and your soul. The weight of this message is proof of the responsibility you carry. You cannot be ordinary when you are entrusted with something extraordinary. You have felt the isolation, the silence, the strangeness of walking a road no one else could understand. But do you see it now? It was all training. Heaven was testing your ears, testing your heart, testing your ability to obey without applause. Because what comes next requires a warrior who can follow instructions without hesitation, who can carry secrets without breaking, who can stand tall when the crowd disappears. That is you. That is why this word chose you. Chosen one, the fire in your spirit will not let you go back to who you were before this moment. The shift has already begun. The air around you has changed. Your vision has changed. Even your silence carries a different weight. Soon people will look at you and not recognize the same person they once knew. Something unseen will radiate from you, and they will not know why. But you will know. You will remember this night. You will remember the words whispered to your soul that you were told never to share, and that memory will be your shield, your anchor, your fuel. Chosen one, every moment of silence, every private tear, every lonely night has been leading to this edge you now stand on. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share, because this is not a message that can be carried by many. It is too sharp, too heavy, too holy. It was crafted in fire, wrapped in mystery, and delivered only to you. This is why your life has never fit into the mold of others. This is why you've always felt the quiet distance, the invisible separation. You were never called to blend in. You were called to hear what others could not. The weight of destiny is pressing on your shoulders, and though it feels unbearable at times, it is proof of the power waiting to be released. You were not chosen because you were the loudest, the strongest, or the most seen. You were chosen because your spirit was willing to hear, willing to obey, willing to guard what others would throw away. That obedience is the lock. This message is the key. And when the two connect, the release will shake everything around you. Chosen one, your silence has become thunder. Your obedience has become fire. Your patience has become a weapon that heaven is about to unleash. And soon, the very people who thought you were small, weak, or forgotten will see the undeniable evidence of what happens when someone listens to God alone. The proof will not be in your words. It will be in your transformation. It will be in the way doors open for you, in the way protection covers you, in the way blessings chase you down. And they will never know why. But you will know. You will remember this command. Don't share. Chosen one, the air is trembling now, as if creation itself is leaning closer to watch what you will do next. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. That command is not just a boundary, it is a crown. It sets you apart. It marks you as different, and it proves that heaven trusts you with what few can handle. Every word you've carried in silence has been chiseling you into a vessel that cannot be broken. You have been molded by isolation, strengthened by secrecy, and prepared by fire. Look at your journey. The betrayals that could have destroyed you did not. The loneliness that could have consumed you only sharpened your hearing. The storms that should have drowned you only taught you to stand taller. All of it was leading here, to this sacred instruction you were never meant to scatter. Don't share. Don't dilute. Don't explain. Guard it like gold. Protect it like breath. For this is the seed of your next season, and the fruit of it will shake your entire life. Chosen one, you may not fully see it yet, but the shift has already begun. The energy around you is responding, rearranging, moving pieces into place. The silence you've been walking in was never empty. It was pregnant with destiny. And now, that destiny is pressing, straining, demanding to break through. Heaven is holding back nothing. The only question left is this: will you hold fast to the secret you were told to guard, or will you scatter what was meant only for you? The choice you make here will determine how powerfully the promise unfolds. Chosen one, the atmosphere is alive, charged with the weight of what you've been holding. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. That command has echoed through every word, reminding you again and again that this moment was never meant for the many, but for the one, for you. And now, the weight of it is almost unbearable, like thunder trapped in the sky before the lightning strikes. You have been walking through shadows, through tests no one else even knew you faced, and still you're here, still listening, still guarding what heaven asked you to protect. That is why you feel the fire so strongly. It is not just in the words you hear, it is in your obedience. This fire has made you stronger, wiser, sharper. It has cut away distractions, stripped away illusions, and left you standing in truth. You are no longer who you were. You are no longer carrying what you once carried. You have been transformed by secrecy, by silence, by this private alignment. Chosen one, destiny is knocking louder than ever before. Every delay you've faced is breaking apart. Every chain that held you is dissolving. Every force that tried to silence you is losing its grip. And soon, what you have carried in secret will burst into sight. But until that moment, you must keep guarding, keep holding, keep protecting. Because this message is the womb of your next season, and if you protect it, it will birth something greater than you have ever imagined. Chosen one, the time has come for the veil to lift, but only within you. This message has been whispered into your soul with fire and thunder, and it was never meant for the world to consume. God said, listen to this message alone. Don't share. That instruction was not a restriction. It was a release. It was heaven telling you that your breakthrough, your transformation, and your destiny are too delicate to be thrown into careless hands. You are the guardian of this revelation, and now you stand at the edge of what it has been preparing you for. Every tear you shed in silence, every night you wondered why you were so different, every storm that pushed you to your knees, it was all building this very moment. Look back at your path. Others may see pain, but heaven sees proof. Proof that you could be trusted. Proof that when others would break, you would hold. Proof that when others would run, you would stay. And because you stayed, because you listened, because you obeyed, heaven is about to open the floodgates over your life. What was delayed will arrive. What was locked will be opened. What was stolen will be returned sevenfold. Chosen one, hear me now. Your obedience is your crown. While others laughed, while others doubted, while others dismissed your silence as weakness, heaven was writing your name in light. They will see it soon. They will not understand how you made it through, how you rose when everything tried to bury you, how blessings began to find you like rivers breaking their banks. They will not understand because they never heard what you heard. They never carried what you carried, and they never guarded what you guarded. That is why you were told, don't share. Because this glory was not for them. It was for you. You will rise, not with noise, but with evidence. The very people who doubted you will witness the undeniable proof that you were chosen all along. You will walk into rooms carrying an energy no one can explain. You will stand in places where your presence alone will shift the atmosphere. And when you look back, you will know it all began here, in this moment, with this secret message you were told to keep. The power is not in shouting it. The power is in living it. And as you live it, doors will open, blessings will pour, and protection will cover you in ways you cannot even imagine. So guard this word with your life. Let it burn inside of you until it cannot be contained. And when the moment comes, you won't need to tell anyone what happened here. They will see it in your eyes. They will feel it in your presence. They will witness it in your transformation. Chosen one, this message was the turning point. This was the night heaven whispered directly to you, and now everything begins to change.